We just beat Real Betis 5-1. Our first convincing win of I don't even know of when. But not only did Xabi Alonso talk right after the game, but obviously Fede Valverde, Raul, and the main man right there, Gonzalo Garcia. Now before I tell you what they said, obviously Gonzalo was man of the match, and the 5 goals all came from La Fábrica graduates. And Real Madrid's win versus Real Betis today is their biggest in the matchup since 2016-17. And Gonzalo Garcia has become the second player to score 3 goals in his debut as goal scorer with Real Madrid in La Liga in the 24th century after Ruud van Nistelrooy in September 2006 against Levante. And the last time a Real Madrid player scored a perfect hat-trick was Rodrigo vs Galatasaray in 1920 Champions League. Now obviously know that no Real Madrid player finished the match against Betis with injury. Tchouaméni is fine. He simply ended up with a bit fatigue. He also didn't pick up a yellow card. Now Dean is also expected to travel to Saudi Arabia for the Supercopa with the team. He's in contention to return to the squad against Atleti. And it was also said that Real Madrid never considered Gonzalo Garcia as a potential exit in January or last summer despite links. He's always been seen as a key part of the squad. But anyways, if you're enjoying the video so far, just like the video so I know. And if you want to stay updated with Real Madrid news, just follow. But anyways, Fede said congrats to Gonzalo. Today was his afternoon. He deserves it. He always works incredibly hard. He always there with the whole team. He deserves to have done so well today. And he said we put on a spectacular match for the first 35 minutes. But there was a moment both in the first half and the second half where we relaxed. We have to keep improving in that aspect. And the last thing Fede said, now it's time to rest. Take advantage of this break and go to the Super Cup with everything we got because it's very important. And Raul Asencio said I finally scored a goal. It's been a long time since I scored a goal. And scoring it here in front of the fans was something truly beautiful. It was a fantastic cross from Rodrigo. And he said we had to give a different image from the one we gave in December. And he also said I dedicate my goal to a boy from the Canary Islands named Elias, who has leukemia, has been fighting for a long time. It's really beautiful to dedicate it to him. And on IG he said, thank you Elias for coming to see me. You've been a lucky charm. Now Gonzalo Garcia said we entered this match with great enthusiasm, knowing it would be a tough match and that we had to win. It's a convincing win that fills us with immense joy. My best goal of the 3. All 3 are very special. It's impossible for me to choose one. And he said it's clear that Mbappe is the best in the world. He gives us so much. There's no additional responsibility. Everyone's with me and I'm trying to give my very best. Not getting enough minutes, they asked? This is Madrid. In front of me is the best player in the world. I focus on myself and on making the most of the opportunities. I hope to deliver and help my teammates. And he said I've been a Madrista since I was little and spent many years in the youth academy. Haven't been cheered on by all these Madristas. It's a very special thing that I'll keep with me forever. And Xabi tells me to keep the opposition center backs busy in order to generate space for my teammates. He tells me to press hard and try to steal any ball I can get to and just to be a real number 9. Xabi Alonso congratulated me. I haven't seen him in the locker room. He congratulated me during the substitution, just like the entire staff and teammates. Pretty happy with me. Gonzalo in comparison to Raul. Raul is a legend of this club. It's a compliment that they compare me to him. He has helped me a lot, just like Arbeloa. I am who I am thanks to them. You also had Manuel Pellegrini, Real Betis coach, say this. Facing Madrid is always equally tough. Mbappe scores a lot of goals, but today's result was affected by 2 goals from set pieces. They are capable of compensating for any player very well, and they proved that today with Gonzalo. The team was coming in injured, and they played with great desire. And Mario Cortegana said it's so obvious that this Madrid has much more football than they have been showing, just as everything had to start with a minimum attitude. Jude Bellingham also said it's beautiful to see 3 academy lads score at home. So special. Now also Jude Bellingham on IG said great way to start 2026. What a chatty Gonzalo Garcia, finally Asencio. And Dino on IG said good win today, let's go. And Rodrigo on IG said best way to start the year, a la Madrid Gonzalo. And Arda said you deserve it my brother Gonzalo. And lastly, one more thing Asencio said. A kiss to heaven, it's for you papi. Now with all that being said, let me know what you guys think.